Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, we are now at IQRA book 3, page number 5. So we have been practicing your Kasrah, right? Your baris bawah ends with letter I. Everything goes E, B, T, C, G, H, H. And now we are doing more and more complex practices to make sure you truly understand on how to read these words. Okay, so let's look at page number 5. Focus on whether there is a mud or not. Okay, if there is no mud, chop chop chop, 1 second each. If there is, the mud cannot have any stroke. Alright, so from the start, shahida, no mud. La'iba, ghanima, radiya, everything is clean, 1 second each. Okay, just that the letter have to be correctly pronounced. Okay, now we're going to add in your mud. Fi'ala, 2 seconds, la 2 seconds. Okay, next. Fa'ili. Okay, now it has become your kasrah. Kitaba, your ta has your mud. Katibi. Okay, so you realize that there's a lot of smiling going on. Katibi. See, my mouth do not need to change. Alright, unless there's a letter that requires you to make your mouth into an oval shape, like your ra, qa, do, then you have to do that. Okay, that if it's fathah. If it's kasrah, even your O letters will become I. Right? Qi, di, si, everything goes to I. Alright, next one. Jihada, that kind of ha, ribbon ha, that is ha from your chest. Okay, your heavy ha. And then jahidi, ja 2 seconds. Ghi, vomit sound. Ghifara, fa is elongated. Ghafiri. Okay, continue. Laqa, qanitati. So now you see that the first one, laqa, your qa has a bowl, that is your mud, right? 2 seconds. And then there is a Alif Saghir. We have not seen this for very long. Okay, Alif Saghir is 2 seconds. It's an alternative to your mud Alif, right? So you have your mud Alif Saghir, you have your mud, that bowl is actually another kind of mud which we're going to learn soon. Now you take that Alif Saghir, just 2 seconds. Laqa. Okay, and then you move on just now. Qa 2 seconds, ta 2 seconds. Qanitati. Okay, you do not go qanitat, everything you want to drag, that's wrong. Okay, if it doesn't have any mud, then you chop chop 1 second. Next, ata, inside, ta by your side. Again, ta has your alif saghir, and that ya, it doesn't have any stroke, so you do not say ata ya. No, you just take that alif saghir as 2 seconds, that's all. Okay, tay, right side. Taybaqa, ba 2 seconds. Okay, next. Aada, siha, this kind of ha that cuts to the bottom, that is ha from your chest. The only ha that is your spicy ha is the ha that cuts to your side, right side. Okay, next. Balsa, right side. Balsa, liha, ha 2 seconds. Okay, next. Ha, this is your ha, spicy ha. Hasidi, ha 2 seconds. Okay. Bisharika, sha 2 seconds. Okay, not bisa, bilsa, sh, bisha, make it solid. Okay, next. Wamahiya, aliyaha. Okay, so 2 seconds. Li with a bottom stroke kasrah. Ya, fathah, ha fathah. Okay, sa 2 seconds. Ha is also 2 seconds. Safilaha, ha 2 seconds. Okay, now sha 2 seconds. Ti, a, ha. Okay, everything has a stroke. If it doesn't have a stroke, means it is your mud. Okay, and your last sentence, now there are 2 alif saghir, meaning your qa and your ta must be 2 seconds. Qanitati. Next. Fayatama. Okay, now your ta 2 seconds. Ma, there is a alif saghir. With that ya, you may ignore that ya. Use your alif saghir. 2 seconds. Okay, the ya doesn't have any stroke, right? So ignore that. Next, a and da has alif saghir. So a and da is elongated. Abidati. And your last one, mawaliya. Now that ball has a fathah, so now it becomes a huruf. It becomes a letter, a valid letter. If it doesn't have any stroke, then it becomes your mad, right? So this is liya, 1 second each. Okay, so now we are going to read row by row. You shall repeat after me. Okay, so focus on your mad, focus on your stroke, whether it's a or e. Smile, don't forget to smile. Okay, so from the start. Shahida, la'iba, ghanima, radiya. Alhamdulillah. Next. Fi'ala, fa'ili, kitaba, katibi. Allah, very good, mashallah. Okay, next one. Jihad, jahidi, ghifara, ghafiri. Allah. Okay, next. Laqa, qanitati, ata, tibaqa. MashaAllah, mashallah. Okay, so very good, very well read. Alhamdulillah, your tajweed is very accurate, very good. Makhraj, makhraj meaning the pronunciation, the placement of your tongue and your lips. That is makhraj. Okay, next. Adasiha, bawsaniha, hasidi, bisharika. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Okay, so ha and your ha must be careful. Both of them bring different meaning. Okay, second last. وما هي عاليها سافلها شاطئها. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Okay, and your last sentence. Qanitati, fayatama, abidati, mawaliya. Alhamdulillah, very good, very good. Okay, so you have if you realize the when the words are getting more complex, and if you're able to read exactly the same, mashallah. Okay, you have gone through already mid of IQRA, you know, book 3, right? So mashallah, be consistent, never give up. Okay, don't think that when you stutter, which means you're no good, you shouldn't be continuing. You know, those are the whispers of shaitan. Just keep going, inshallah. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.